Mike Craven, Dave Campbell's Texas Football, here with Baylor linebacker Matt Jones. Matt Jones, welcome to Las Vegas. What's been the highlight so far?
Heck, this whole experience, man, just being to come to Allegiant Stadium, a cool, very awesome stadium here in Vegas, and hang out with my brothers and represent Baylor and put them on display.
Now you get a little different Dave Aranda this spring, right? He's in the position room, kind of teaching you on the field. How different was it to have him kind of as a position coach as much as a head coach in DC this year?
Yeah, no, it's definitely you could, especially all the players in the room, you could see the change, you could see the impact he's brought into the room. I think every time he comes in the room, we learn something new. It's just his detail to improve the room and improve the team and improve himself. It's phenomenal, and it's definitely helped the linebackers grow and definitely the team grow.
You've played a lot of football for different coaches. He's an interesting cat, right? He's a little different. Do you have a favorite Dave Aranda story so far in your career?
I got quite a few, but I would say my favorite thing about him is his analogy. Just talking about football plays and stuff, the analogy he uses, sometimes it could get dark, sometimes it could get funny, sometimes it could be messed up, but it's funny. We love it. It makes us laugh, just he'll turn a play into something about steak and potatoes somehow, some way, but it all comes together and makes sense.
He once explained creepers to me with like fajitas and what you're able to get with that. Can you kind of talk to the public about what his defense is and what sets it apart, what's different about it?
Yeah, I would say we're more of especially with him taking over, we're more downhill, more violent, especially at the linebacker core. A lot of gap filling, blitzes, fill fold by me and the other linebacker, the rover. But yeah, pretty much that's the biggest thing, a lot of downhill, a lot of more violent blitz packages.
We talked about this for the magazine, but you had a pretty funny happenstance last year, right, with the throwing up on the field against UCF. Can you kind of walk everybody kind of through what happened there and what went about with that?
Yeah, so basically it was just a very long drive. Came out, I was gassed already, but it came out and know how to get the job done, do what I got to do. I know they went tempo right before he fumbled, and Caden Jenkins took it to a touchdown, but right before he fumbled, man, I was just so tired. I could feel my stomach just like I'm about to throw up. I know it's about to come, but I seen the ball snap, I seen it fall on the ground, and the whole I guess idea of just throwing up went away. And I tried to get the ball, but that's when Caden picked it up, and we just took off running to the end zone. And then when I got to about the 20-yard line, if you watch the video, once Caden gets to about the 20-10, you'll see me just start immediately slowing down because I could just feel it. Like, I literally felt the puke coming here. I went over to the sideline. Random of them were trying to dap me up and say good job and all that. But I just dropped down and threw up right there in front of him. And then at that moment, I just knew, like, hey, coach, we're going to win this ball game. So, yeah.
And you did. A little puke and rally action, It's got to happen. You've been around Baylor for the really good times and some lower times. Kind of what do you think the differences are through those seasons?
I would definitely say player-led. The seasons we were really good. A lot of player-led going on. A lot of people going out there and taking charge. The coaches could do their job and setting walkthroughs up, setting everything up, but just having the ability of them to just leave us out there and trust us to go get the job done. I think that's where we need to be at again, and I feel it coming. I feel we're getting to that level. We are, and the atmosphere is very similar to 2021 right now.
What are your expectations for yourself and the defense in 24?
To go all out, all in, man. Every second of the quarter, every rep, every snap, just go all out to the end of the whistle. Just be violent, do your job. Don't try to do nothing special. Just do what got you into this position, and we'll be good.
And lastly, I know you play defense, but you may be the best person to ask about the new offense because you went against it all spring. Kind of from your standpoint, what are the differences between last year and this year in terms of scheme?
Definitely the spread. I know we were more of a wide zone team the following years with Grimes in. A lot of motions, tons of motions just to run the same play. That was real difficult, but the spread, I feel like the spread, it opens up the offense way more, especially with our quarterbacks. We both have quarterbacks who can throw the ball and run well. So just opening it up to the spread and just giving especially our receivers, that's probably one of our strongest core groups on the team. So just giving them the ability and year to go and do their thing.
All right, sir. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.